Dear students, today in session 2 we will be discussing some topics from unit 2, role of advertising in marketing mix. That how we choose the role of advertising in the marketing mix. Components of promotion also can be said as components of sale promotion. What are all the components that are very important to promote a product, sell a product, also reach or inform about the product to the target audience or target end user, or it can also be termed as target market. The important components of promotion are personal selling, advertising, sale promotion, publicity, public relation. All these components are equally connected to promotion mix or promotion, sale promotion. If a product has to be sold or brought to the market, all these components are very important to be considered in order to reach the target market or targeted consumer. This method uses to also inform about the product to the target market. Also, it gives reassurance. It creates the trust in the minds of the customer about the goods and services or the businesses. Thus, these elements are the important components in terms of sale promotion or promotion mix. Now, the one of the component from the promotion mix is personal selling. Personal selling always happens or is the activity that episode is between two people, the salesperson, also the end user or the consumer. This type of selling is to encourage the potential consumer on individual basis to buy the goods or services. Always personal selling episode will be between two people only, but the personal selling could always be person to person, directly interacting within each other, the salesperson giving various information about the product, convincing the consumer about the product. Also, the personal selling could also be in various other forms, that is social medias, telephonic conversation, video conversation, and through YouTube's. So these are all the various personal selling methods to capture the potential consumers to encourage the consumers to buy the product. Next is advertising. As we have been discussing earlier about advertising, it is also known as non-personal mass communication. Advertising will never be a personal communication technique or process. It is always a non-personal. The sponsors usually advertise about a product by paying some amount of money to capture the consumers to know about their goods and services or products to the consumers. Also, advertising could be in various forms, that is visual platforms, oral platforms, and both combined together, visual as well as oral platforms. This advertising plays a very important role in promotion mix. Here in the picture we can see the various advertisings. Digital display. This is digital display is being posted on the biggest sized structures where the advertisements are played one after the other to get to noticed by the consumers, so that the consumers spend at least few seconds to notice the display, notice the digital display. Also, the advertisements will be or may be in various other forms also, other media also, such as TV, newspapers, online, and various other commercial advertisements. Next is sale promotion. Previously we discussed about sale promotion, as again it says about the sale that the span is a very short time or it is a fixed period of time. It will never be continued or prolonged for many days. This strategy is to achieve the target market. Also, there are several other ways to sell the product or sell the sales promotion to implement. There are certain trade fairs, exhibitions, displays, or free sample distribution, or coupons, gifts. Also programs that are conducted in sale promotion. Since we all know that this sales promotion is a short-term strategy or a short time period sales, the objective of this sale promotion is to get the target audience in a faster phase. The examples of the sale promotion could be the 50% sale, seasonal sale, festival sale, year-end sale, and clearance sale, etc. So these type of sales helps in capturing the various target markets or target consumers, gather them, and the speed of the sales of the product could also increase at the same time. Now, publicity. The publicity is something that is conveyed to the target audience through some form of media. That could be press conference, photography, news broadcasting, or the publicity through the announcement in every locations, every lanes. Also, person to person publicity, from friends to family and from friends to friends. So these are all the various methods of publicity that do not have any control over the communication, which keeps spreading one by one, from person to person, from place to place. Now, the next component of promotion is public relation. How the public relation should be in the promotion. Here, the subcomponents of public relation is communication, audience, news, media, social media, advertising, and society. All these entities to be planned effortlessly, by which to understand the attitude of audience, conveying the communication through news channels, conveying the messages or communication through media channels, also the social medias, advertising a proper content, and selecting the society, target market or consumer, and what form of communication and what content that are important in public relation. It is again knowing the attitude of the consumer is very important. At the same time, the thoughts and ideas, belief of the target consumer is influenced with respect to the product, to grab the product by a consumer. Here, the next topic is product life cycle. The product life cycle is something when the product is born till the declinement, the life, the variable wave, the ups and downs that the product undergoes is called product life cycle. Also, it is termed as the product life cycle is the process that a product goes through from when it is first introduced into the market until it declines or it is removed from the market completely. The product life cycle has 4 different stages or phases. Introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage and the decline stage. The arrow that is indicating is the lifespan of the product. Also, the green line indicates the sales, that how much it is peaked at what period of its stage. Also, the red curve shows the profits that are gained by the manufacturer. So this span is very important for every product. Once it is been introduced till it is in a decline phase stage. In introduction phase, the product is released into the market. Also, in this phase, the company or the manufacturer will get to know or will be able to sense that how the consumers are receiving the product or responding the product, and also what form of feedbacks that are being given on the product or reviews regarding the product. Also, this tells us how this can give a roadmap how successful the product may be at this phase. During this stage, marketing and promotion will be in its peak, and the company often invest huge sum of money to promote the product and makes maximum assure to reach to the consumers. So in this introduction phase, there could be lot of promotions involved, such as giving away free samples or buy one get one free or 50% offer, and many more sale promotions could be implemented in the introduction phase. Next is the growth phase. In the growth phase, the product or the concept is proven, and also it is becoming the most popular product in the market. Thus, This growth increases the sales of the product. Also, many other companies be aware of the product that this particular product is capturing the market. Also, at the same time, it is drawing the attention of various target consumers. And also at this time, the company may have to invest heavily in advertising and promotion to beat other products, other similar products, to stand out with when competing with other competitors. At the same time, as the growth increases, the market tends to expand. The production is increased. The sales is increased. Also, the growth phase, sometimes it is typically tweaked to improve the functions and its features. So in this growth phase, again, the product may take up a improvement in its life cycle. Also, the sales may usually increase in volume and generate more revenue. Also, the market at this phase or at this stage is aimed in increasing the product market share. Maturity. In this stage, when the product reaches its maturity stage, its sales tends to slow, or maybe it can stop. It also signals a largely declined market or saturated market. At this point, sales can even start to drop completely. This signaling is a mark of shrinking. Thus, the manufacturer may reduce the price of the product to stop the falling of the product in the market. The falling of the product could be in various forms. That could be due to weight or the quantity, or due to quality when compared to other brands, quantity when compared to other brands, and the product features, and many other important factors that influences sales, thus reducing the demand of the product. So at this point, it is important to point out the target end users that are competing, or the other brand owners that are competing, or other companies that are competing with the existing product, they try to alter or develop the product to reach the different markets or market segments. So in this maturity stage, the product will become less successful as it could not stand out in the market, in the competitive market. That is termed as shake out point. So also in the maturity stage may last a long time or a short time. It could be of a long time or it could be of a short time depending upon the product. For some brands, the maturity stage is very little time or it could be of a more time period. Example is Coca-Cola. Decline phase. In this phase, the product sales drops completely, significantly, and the consumer behavior will change completely as there could be very less demand for the product. Although in this phase, the manufacturer or the companies will try or make a maximum effort or attempt to keep or retain the product alive on the market shelf as long as possible. Thus, decline of every product is unpredictable or inevitable. Now, the product will be taking the retirement out of market unless it will be able to redesign or redo that matches the consumer needs or that are demanded by the consumers. For example, products such as typewriters, telegrams are in declining phase since other social media platforms are replaced, such as WhatsApp and many other features or apps that are available to convey the communication. So it is important for every company to maintain the product life cycle and upgrading the product frequently, as the manufacturer has to understand where exactly which phase or which stage the product lies between. As soon as the product reaches the decline stage, the manufacturer has to be ready to upgrade the product or scale up the product to reach or to match to the consumer needs. End of session 2. Thank you.